Hi guys, so in 2022 video editing has been an extremely valuable skill and every company needs videos online. So in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to edit from the basic to the professional. So this will be my first video of the week. So if you want to learn how to edit videos in Adobe Premiere Pro 2022, make sure you watch this video to the end. Adobe actually offers a free 7 days trial on all their softwares. So if you want to get started with Adobe Premiere Pro, just go to the description box below, click the link and go see for yourself. Once you open up your Premiere Pro, the first thing you're going to see is this interface. Now, this interface has different options with new project, open project, home, LAN. So what you're going to do is to click the new project option. So after clicking the new project, it will take you to the next interface where you have the option to choose your name, location. So for this tutorial, I'm going to save this file as tutorial video. So and then I can select wherever I want it to be stored on my computer. So I just browse through and select location wherever I want it to be stored. But for this video, I'm going to leave it as basic. So and then after that you can just select OK. So boom, now we are here. So in this video I'm not going to go into every single details about how to edit a video, but I'm going to give you all the basic things you need to start video editing on your own. So I'm going to show you how to edit some videos basically, but not into every single detail. So basically what you need to do is to create a new sequence. So what you want to do is go down there and then click on new item, sequence, and as you can see here, you can set up the sequence setting. So basically this is just going to determine all the different settings of the video that you are going to use. What I like to do is just either you can just select one of their templates that they offer, or you can go to custom and then set the frames per second. So that's going to determine how many FPS your video is. I'm just going to set it to like 24, and then you can select the frame size and put that in. So I'm just going to edit on normal full HD video, so that's going to be 1920 by 1080, right? And then after that, in this pixel aspect ratio, you want to make sure to select square pixel, and then that's basically all that you need to do to get started editing. You can also name your sequence here, so I'm just gonna name that as well. This is where you're gonna be doing all the video editing. So as you can see, we have the timeline right here. So let me just kind of walk you through how Adobe Premiere Pro kind of works. So this right here is going to be your playback area where you'll be able to see the video that you are editing right now. This right here is going to be where you will have your effect controls. So if you want to have any sort of effects or transitions or change some settings or certain clips, then you'll be able to do that right here. Right here you have your media browser. You will be able to put in any clips here, or any text, or any video or sound effects, whatever it might be. That's your basic tools here, and on the top right here you can switch between the different kind of views that Adobe has for you, presets. So if you want to do just effects, you can maybe go to this tab, or maybe you kind of optimize for doing effects. If you want to do coloring, you can go to the next tab. But for now I'm going to stay in this editing workspace where I can kind of do the editing kind of videos that I want to do right now. So then if you can always just go to window, workspace, and reset your workspace. So click anything here to make sure there's visible on your main screen. So the first thing you want to do before you even get started with the editing is organization. So organization is something that is super crucial if you want to be editing effectively and not waste much time looking for all your different clips. So what I like to do is to go up here and then right click and click create the new bin, and I just like to create a new bin for every different kind of file that I will have in my project. In this case I will have this video, and I will have a folder that is audio, I will have one that is overlay. So now that I have that, I can actually change the view of this kind of my media browser panel here. So this is the list view. I have this icon view as well, and I also have this freeform view, which I never use. I usually like to stick with the list view. So now you can actually go ahead and open your folder that has all the different clips that you want to use in your edit, and then just drag and drop those into a certain folder that you want to import them into. And as you can see, I've imported in all of my video files. Now I'm also going to import the songs that I'm going to use for this edit into the audio section. First thing that I'm gonna do with the videos before I will actually go ahead and import this onto my timeline is I'm gonna make sure that the frame rate matches the sequence's frame rate. But you can see that here, for example, this is 25 frames per second, this one is 28, this one is 29, this one is 30. So what I actually do is select all my clips and then go and click on modify, and then click on interpret footage, and then click on assume this frame rate 24 frames per second. And now it's basically made all of them to be equivalent of 24 frames per second. So this is going to make sure your frame rate for the videos is matching the sequences. Now you don't necessarily have to do this, of course, but I think it makes the overall better, smooth looking cinematic edits. Let's get into actually editing and import these videos. So if you double click on any of your clips here in the media browser, then you can actually scroll through it on this little tab here, which is the source monitor. So if you want to import only a certain part of the video, what you can do is to go to the part where you want this to start the clip, and then click I on your keyboard, and then go to the part where you want to end it, and then click O on your keyboard. So I for in and O for out. You can just go ahead and drag this onto your video tracks. Okay, great. So the next thing I want to show you is how to use the very basic tools. So the first one that you are going to be using most is the selection tool. So this is the one that you can use to grab a clip and then move it to the different video track, or move it around, or do anything with it, or go and click on it, highlight it, go to your effect control and change different settings of the video. The next one that you're going to be using quite a lot is the razor tool. So you can use this to cut a video into, for example, 2 different pieces. So as you can see, I can actually make my video track a little bit bigger, so I can see a little bit thumbnail what of the video is going on there. So if I press C on my keyboard, it's going to open up the eraser tool. So I can just click on wherever I want to in this footage. So as you can see, if I click, it will cut it into pieces. So if I go back and V the selection tool, so I can just move back around in 2 separate pieces. So if I want to delete a clip from my timeline, so I can just click the part that I want to delete and highlight it with my selection tool, and boom, it's gone. Right now, as you can see, I have this little black space here between the 2 clips. So if you want to get rid of that, you can just highlight that as well, and then click delete, and you got rid of the black space and make them come together. Another thing that you're gonna be doing quite a lot is changing the scales of your video. So for example, if you want this video to be more zoom in, what you can do is highlight it and then go to effect control right here and change the scale of it. So as you can see, if I drag it and make it a bigger number, then it's more zoomed in, right? And if I make it lower, it's going to make my video clips smaller. That's how the video clips is being zoomed. So if you want to change the position of your clip, so what you're going to do is just to go to position and then change the X position. This is going to be the X axis, and then this is going to be the Y axis. So first number is going to be the X axis on your screen, and the second one is Y. And you can see I can just change all these numbers and play around with them and place a certain clips where I want on my screen. So if you want to go back, you can just always click Ctrl Z or Command C if you are using a Mac on your keyboard, and go 1 step back. Now if you're going to actually redo something, you just need to click Shift Command Z or Shift Control Z. So now it will redo the previous adjustment that you have done on your clip previously. So you can also change the rotation of a certain clip and do some certain things with it. So and you can also change the opacity of some things. Opacity is just what will help see through the video. It will make the video opacity to make the video look lighter. So if I just, for example, change the opacity of this video into 50%, the video is going to go darker. So that's because it's showing more of what is below the video. So if I put anything below my videos, it's going to show what is beneath my video on the screen of what is on the current video. So if I play this over my other clip, so you can see that you can kind of see both clips at the same time now, because the clip on top is 50% opacity. So now you can play around with that. It is just a pretty cool effect. So the next thing we're gonna be doing a lot is speeding up your clips and slowing them down. So to do that, what you're gonna do is highlight a certain clip that you want to change the duration of, and then right click on it, and then you want to go to speed/duration, and then here you can change the percentage of the speed and even make your clips reverse. So if you click this, it's just going to play your clips in reverse and right. And if you change the speed to example 50%, so it's going to change and slow down to 50%. So you will have the clips playing at half speed. So now if you want to speed up your clip to so let's say double the normal speed, then you can just put 200% there, and boom, as you can see, my clips is now faster than it was before. Now to add music or to add audio to your project, now what you need to do is to just go to a certain audio file that you want to add to your project, and then just drag it into one of the audio layers, and then basically that's it. Now you have music under your video, but if you want to change the volume of that, what you can just do is to highlight the certain audio file that you want to change the volume of, then go here to level, and then you can change the audio level of it there. So if I want to make it, for example, a bit loud, but now if you want to change the volume of that, what you need to do is just to highlight the certain audio file that you want to change the volume of, then go here to the volume level up, and then you can change the audio of it to a bit less loud. Then I can just set it up at -30 or describe it as pretty quiet. Okay though, so now let me show you how to use some pretty cool effects and then some transition. Now this is our audio video effects and transition. For example, if I want to add just to show you an example, a mirror effect to this clip, then I can just go to the sort mirror, and then I will just drag and drop it on my video here, and as you can see, it looks like nothing really happened. But the reason for that is basically because you need to change the settings. So for example, I added it to this clip, so I will highlight it, go to effect controls, and now as you can see, I have this mirror effect here. So if I play around with some of these numbers, as you can see, there is, for example, a reflection settings here. So if I make that something different, then as you can see how it has created this very trippy looking mirror effect on my footage, which looks like actually, in my opinion, and same goes with other kind of effects that you can use in Premiere. You just add it to your clip, go to effect controls, play around it. That is how it works. So the audio and the video effects are working just the same exact way. Just go into the certain audio effect that you want to add, drag it on your audio files or audio kind of like layer, and then change the settings. Now if you want to save your project to make sure none of your progress got lost, what you want to do is click Ctrl S on your keyboard or Command S on your Mac, and then basically it saves it. So when it comes to video transition, the only difference between transition and effect is when a transition, you want to go down to video transition, select the one that you want to add, and then you just drag and drop it. You don't need to go to the settings, adjust anything. It has just automatically added the effect and it has been there. So the only thing you can do is to change the duration and change how long the duration of the transition is going to be. If you want to make it longer, or you just want to make it shorter, or all you can just do is just to drag and drop the effects duration. Another thing some of you guys might want to use in future is recording voiceovers. So in order to do that, all you want to do is go to wherever you want to start your recording voiceover, and then click here on this microphone, and then it will just counting down. So just start counting down, and all you need to do is just to talk over your footage, and it's going to record on your audio there. So it's just going to record below your footages. Now next up, let me show you how you can create text on your videos. So to do that, what I like to do is go to the captions and graphics part of the Premiere on this like a quote-unquote workspace, and then you want to go ahead and press T on your keyboard to bring up the text tool, and then you can just click anywhere on your screen. I'm just gonna put the random text there, for example dog or cat, and then as you can see I have here the essential graphics panel, and here I can change the text font. So for example, I'm gonna use Monstera Calibrable, and you can change the effects. You can change the lining, the horizontal center and vertical center, for example how wide it is, for example how apart from each other. You can change like the font settings. You can change so many things, to be honest. So this is basically how easy it is to add a text. So you can actually change all the different things about your text here. So for example, the color, the opacity, and now as you can see, I have this text on my footage, and you can change the duration of it here by just dragging and so on. So you can drag forward and back. So now I can just use all those different things that I've just shown you how to do and kind of put them together to create a cinematic looking edit. So after that, once you have created your full edit, then you want to export your video and your masterpiece. So to do that, what you want to do is go up to File and then go to Export, and then you want to go to Export Media. So as you can see, you can select your export settings here. So I'm not gonna go super into details about the different exporting right now, because that will be like another 20-15 minutes. But I'm just gonna select a preset that I have here on Premiere already. So I'm just gonna quickly go to select the 1080 YouTube Full HD on the click use maximum render quality. I always like to do that. And then here you can select the format of the video. So for most internet content, you want to keep it as H.264. Again, for the preset, you want to usually just choose one that is suited for your certain platform that you're trying to export to, or you can select your own settings, and then you can select the output name. You can name your files here. You can choose where you want it to be exported to. Here you can make sure that everything you want to be included in the export is in it. If it's not, you can just change some certain range. For example, if you want the video to be exported from this part to this part, then you can just drag it and put them there, and only those parts are going to be included in your video. So after that, you just want to click on export, and now boom, your video is being exported. So that's cool. I hope this video is going to get you started on your journey of video editing and finding some joy from it. So I think it's a great hobby, and also it can be a great profession. So I really hope this video I've got you started on it, so that you found some value from it.
So if you want to see some more stuff like this, so you have to just subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.